Hey YouTube, welcome back to my show, The Leopard Cat. We are fun, sexy, fearless, independent, and always opinionated. I am here to do a special Halloween video for the reason why I started watching American Horror Story, my favorite seasons, and all the good jazz. So let's get into it. I first started watching American Horror Story in 2013 with the season Coven, which is my favorite season. I love the witches, the themes, and my freaking favorite actress, Angela freaking Bassett. I feel like she was just an amazing addition to the show, and for that, this will always be my favorite. But Apocalypse may take over, like it may take over. But for right now, Coven is still number one. I used to watch a show called True Blood, and right around 2013, it was in the sixth season, and it really wasn't giving me what I wanted. It was kind of falling off a little bit. And I used to do reviews for it. I did reviews for like season 6 and season 7, my least favorite seasons. But I still like the show and everything. But it was just kind of falling off at that point. And I needed something else. So I started watching American Horror Story, and it was freaking creepy. Like the opening scene where they show all them slaves being tortured, and everything else is based on real people. Real people. Like I can't even imagine somebody being this freaking evil. But it really was just my favorite season. And after that, I watched Freak Show, which I kind of stopped watching after a few episodes. It it really wasn't giving me everything I wanted in Freak Show. But but sorry, it's my grandma. But I did like Freak Show. I just kind of stopped shortly after that. And then Hotel came, and a lot of people may not have liked Lady Gaga, but if it wasn't for her being on there, I probably would have never started watching Hotel. Because at that point, I had kind of stopped to I had kind of stopped watching at that point. But Hotel was really good. Not my favorite, but definitely better than Freak Show. Roanoke was pretty good. It was probably one of the scariest. Not better than Hotel. And then Cult last season was definitely one of my favorites. I really like Cult. Loved Evan Peters in it, and he was just a great addition. Evan Peters, he was my favorite. Loved him as Kai Anderson. I hope to meet him one day. He was just really good in this show. He deserves to be. What? No! I don't know. Anywho, he deserved an Emmy for that. I don't know why he didn't win an Emmy. But anyway, Cole was one of my favorite. Now, if I had to rate my favorite from my least favorite, it would be Coven. Told you why. Murder House, which I didn't even watch till last year. But within the first two episodes, I knew it was one of my favorites because it was a simple story. Family moves into a house that's haunted, got ghosts, and everything else that goes on in there. I really liked the couple in there, Vivian and Ben, and how they're trying to basically patch up their marriage after she walked in on him sleeping with somebody else in their bed, and after she suffered a miscarriage. So all of that, really just the simple storylines for American Horror Story is what made me like it. Whereas it got kind of complex and more scary and more creepy, I didn't really like it. So Coven, Murder House, Cult, that was a really good season because it was real. Not a lot of supernatural went on, and it was good. I loved Evan Peters in it. I loved Sarah Paulson's character, how she started off being very weak, but in the end being strong and defending herself. Then after that, I have to say Hotel was really good. It was kind of hard to follow, which is why it wasn't my favorite, but I still really liked it. Lady Gaga was great in it. Cheyenne Jackson, Matt Brommer, Evan Peters was good in it. That was a good season. Then after that, Freak Show, which I this year finished watching it. It was better than I thought it would be. You know, I kind of stopped watching it, but after watching the whole thing, it was one of my least favorite. And I was kind of towards the end, but not my least favorite. So Hotel, then Freak Show, then I have to say Asylum. Maybe because it was just one of the most scariest seasons, and once it got very scary and disturbing, I kind of stopped watching. I mean, not stop watching, but kind of lose interest a little bit. So Asylum was the last one, and Roanoke. Roanoke as well was like my least favorite because we didn't get any details, any news about it, and it really for me didn't live up to the hype. It was just one of the scariest and most disturbing ones. But other than that, it was a pretty good season. I tried to rewatch it, but after the second episode, I just couldn't. So that's why it's my least favorite. It just didn't keep my interest like that. But American Horror Story this year, Apocalypse. I can't believe they combined my favorite two seasons, which is Coven and Murder House. Like it, it may even be better than my first season I ever watched, which was Coven. Anyway, I will be watching it tonight. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen on this Halloween episode. So if you like this video, comment below. Tell me why you started watching American Horror Story. Tell if you've been watching from the beginning. Tell me your favorite season, your least favorite. And also share my video on Facebook and Twitter. And I'll see you in my next one, which will probably be American Horror Story Apocalypse episode 8. So I'll see you then. Bye.